Last time out in Rise of Glory, we took on Kidderminster Harriers in our second game and lost by 2-1. They were honestly the better team in a few areas. Since then, we've had 3 matches and a few transfers. The first of the 3 matches was a 0-0 draw against Chester City, where we probably should have won if looking at the stats here. And I'm starting to wonder how on earth we didn't win. We gave a few debuts to some players and it looks like I can rotate the squad quite well. It's just a shame that we couldn't get the result we're looking for here. Still, we made a new signing in Rio Sawyers, and he's not amazing, but he's a free loan, so he is better than what I could have gone for, and he's got actual pace, unlike some of the centre-backs as well, so he's useful in that regards. Yes, he's only 6 foot, but he was at Walsall. He comes from Birmingham. It's quite a good localized area for him to come to, I suppose. The next game we had was against Spennymoor, and we only drew 1-1, despite the fact they were down to 10 men for most of the second half, and we equalised thanks to a 93rd minute equaliser thanks to Flanagan for his first goal of his career at the club. And a shot from long range is always appreciated, and when Let finds Flanagan and Flanagan goes for goal from there and finds the top corner, you can't help but admire it. It was really good, and it saved us the blushes of losing our second game this season against a team that last year kind of put us in a place, so happy days, we're doing better. Still, the next person we signed on a loan deal was actually Sunny Shapat Ahmed, and we signed him on a loan deal for nothing. So again, we're paying no money. He's inconsistent, yes, but he's also, well, not amazing. We are actually using him as a rotation player, even though we have agreed to use him as a regular starter for the most part. I believe that's the case anyway. I can't remember if that was actually the case, so let's check actually. I think you can find it here. Yes, agreed. So we agreed to making him a starter. He's done quite well in his first game. However, we signed one more player before that last game, and that was James Roberts. Now, he's 27. He isn't amazing. We're paying him £325 a week, and we're pretty much using him as a backup. Now, I know it's probably a bit too much to be paying a backup player, but I needed players for more competition in case we were having players that weren't performing to the level we hoped they would, and this guy is quite good for the striking position, so we need another backup striker. We got this guy in, and yeah, we're paying him a bit of money, but hey, he's 27, it's a 1-year deal. If things don't work out, we can get rid of him easy enough. But the last game we had before we met up was actually against Scarborough Athletic, and we won after 2 goals from Cannonstead and Fernando Oko. So 2-0 win. It's quite good to actually get another win under our belt, and it shows that we're not terrible. We just needed a bit of luck to go away and actually for the team to finish, because we only had 3 shots on target in this game. It's not exactly ideal. Also, Ferdinand Oko's goal was actually quite good. Stead cross was played out and Oko goes backwards a few steps and then shoots the volley in. So 2-0, really good result, and it shows that we have some good talent here. So after 5 games in, we have done quite well for ourselves. 2 wins, 2 draws and 1 defeat. The team that beat us, Kidderminster Harriers, are top of the table by 4 points already, so suddenly that defeat against them does not look so bad. We are 4 points clear of the drop zone, 1 point away from the playoffs, and I like to think that potentially the playoffs is the target if we don't get poached by a bigger team or anything, so that's good. And I will also hopefully do well as we take on Basford today, who have actually done quite well for themselves to not be in a relegation zone, though they are only a point clear of the drop zone right now. I want to beat them because of 1 man and 1 man alone. That man is Josh Flanagan. I did not get along with him, we argued a lot, and I got rid of his wages. They're no longer getting money from us, so it's, as far as I'm concerned, happy days, because it means we can get rid of this guy and absolutely try to destroy his team for what he did to me. I don't hold a grudge all the time, but with this guy, I absolutely will hold a grudge. He wasn't that good. He thought he was better than he actually was, and I said no. Still, with the game against Basford, I'm hoping that we will prove a point and get our 3rd win of the season, and to slowly but surely increase our reputation again as we do well. Leamington vs Buxton is not happening today because of a waterlogged pitch, I'm assuming at least anyway, and Buxton will be in a relegation zone regardless of what happens at the end of the day. Whether or not someone overtakes them or not, I don't know, but I'm not actually sure either. To be fair, Buxton could get themselves out of the relegation zone if Spennymoor beat 10 with 5 enough goals, so anything's possible, I suppose. But still, this is our team for the day, and it's Macaulay, Felice, Ashman, Bradshaw, Lett, Green, Oko, Flanagan, Jack Byrne, Brummel, and Williams. We have some good players on the bench in the form of Roberts, Stead, Peak, Kriamatan, and Dean. No goalkeeper in the bench. We have some players on trial and on loan. But I have to look at the rotation, and I think with the amount of players we got in the team now, we can rotate a lot, and it's really promising to say the least. So hopefully the rotation we are using and we are doing will help us get further and further up the table by the end of the season. But either way, let's see how we do against Basford in a grudge match against Flanagan. It's very important for me to note is the fact that we have not won away from home yet. I'm hoping we can end that today, as Brummel is going to get the ball now, and he's played back to Green. Here's Oko, back to Brummel up front, and Brummel with a chance, and that is a very good goal. He's onside, it's his first of the season. Oko with the wonderful assist, and we lead inside 5 minutes. It's really happy days. I like the fact that we can just make these long balls forward now, and Oko's first time pass was wonderful, and Brummel chests it down, and his second touch is the shot that gets the back of the net. So, really good goal. But here we are again, another highlight, and Flanagan finds Brummel. And I feel like this team should be competing for the playoffs this year. And it's happy days, and Williams is in now. That's bad defending from their point of view. I don't know how it got through, but it did. Finds Flanagan. He's already got a goal to his name this year. He's got a second one. It's 2-0, and it's not even 10 minutes in. Well, our Flanagan and their Flanagan. Their Flanagan's not having a good time. Ours is having a really good time. And it's 2-0 here against Basford. A team that I wanted revenge on. I wanted to make pay because of Josh Flanagan. And we're making it pay right now. 2-0. So free kick. Byrne to take it. It could be 3-0 before the 20th minute mark. And I would be very happy with that as the case. Here's Flanagan. Back to Green. And he's going to go forward. He loses it. But Oko gets the ball back instead. This is how well we're caving them in, like we're literally camped in our own half. And now we lose the ball though, and again they make a bad pass. We can capitalize on it quickly, and here's Lett, plays it across, finds Byrne, no, but here's Felice, and look at how easily we are able to control the ball. Even misplaced pass means that we're keeping the ball nicely here. And Oko back to Ashman, and that's a really good ball to Brummel, and it just shows how quickly we can change things on the dime if we need to. Here's Lett. Now to Byrne. It is free. It is 90 minutes in. It's 3-0 to Brackley Town. And this looks like one of those dominant performances that I know we're capable of. It's just really good to watch this kind of performance from us. I love watching this kind of football. And the fact we're doing this in the 6th tier, and we're just passing about and they can't get near it, is just showing me just how good this team is. I said it now, Josh Flanagan, Windass. Remember when I said I sold Josh Flanagan because he could play, but the fact I find him? Yeah, I don't feel bad at it now that we just give away a penalty, so okay. Apparently that's a really bad tackle, but also didn't look like a foul. We're going to ease him off his tackles after this penalty is saved. I say saved, and it's going to be saved. It probably won't. It almost was, but Walker gets a goal back, and we're now going to tell our player to ease off his tackles so he don't get a red card, but Walker gets a goal. It's 3-1. That doesn't feel deserved, quite frankly. And I'm going to play a free kick in their own half in their penalty area. And I think it was offside or something, but as long as we don't do anything stupid, we'll be fine. And Green gets it back. Here's Brummel, can play the ball forward, finds Williams, and here's Byrne. Oh, wonderful to Flanagan again. And it could and perhaps even should have been 4. When we're on top, like we are today, it feels really, really good. And Green now on the ball is going to try and play his corner in. And he tries to find Ashman, doesn't find him. He's not very tall. So here's Preston with the goal kick. Long ball forward. We did miss out, but someone got there instead anyway. Here's Byrne now after Williams finds him. Here's Felice. Now Green. And now it's Ashman. And we are just comfortable, I think, right now. Green finds Ashman, plays the ball forward. It's not the best ball, but Williams gets the ball there anyway. Flanagan, wonderful pass to Byrne. And this could be 4. It is 4. We are absolutely tearing Basford apart. And quite frankly, we have deserved this scoreline. I even will say that the penalty was a bit harsh on us. even though we let them have something as a consolation. This was the kind of performance I was half expecting when I started to assemble this team together and bring in the quality of play that we have now. And I'm delighted with the fact that I've been proven right. This is a good team, and that, yes, it's, I guess, a Basford team who are newly promoted, but even so, we're going to be in the playoffs as things stand, and that's a good sign for us. We just need to continue on and to do better and better. We've got a free kick, and it's Flanagan looking for his second of the game. Can he score it? Be nice if he could. Oh, Preston actually is forced into a save. That's a great save, actually. And now we've got Green, who's going to take the corner, and we could still make this 5-1. We just need to make sure we actually get our shot on target. No, we don't. All right, that's fine. All right, so I got a free kick. Bradshaw's on the pitch now. And Williams, we now put as a right back because he can literally play there. And I'm actually happy that's the case. But here's Dean, who's come from the bench, and that's never the best ball from him. And Roberts is never going to try and go for it when the keeper's doing that much. But Preston plays the ball forward. They have a chance to do something here. Bradshaw lose out to Richard Knoll, and it's 4-2. Well, that's how the blue does not feel like something that would have come out of something. And yeah, Bradshaw's made a mistake, it looks like, which is a shame because he's been really good in this game. But yeah, he just wasn't aware of something, and Richard Knoll takes advantage of it. Good finish, mind you, but should never have been able to have the shot in the first place. So it ends up being 4-2. I will say the second half was a bit annoying because it didn't feel like we were as up to it afterwards, and the three players that came off the bench didn't really want to be on the pitch, so it's frustrating. And Roberts looks like a bit of a failed signing right now, which is a bit of a shame, but I've got to keep the squad rotated, and hopefully I'm not going to regret signing Roberts right now because it looks like I am, and it's a shame. But yeah, we're at the 6th, and we're in the playoffs right now, so that's promising. And given that we were, when I joined last year, constantly in a relegation fight, this is a very nice change of pace, and it gives me hope that we can do more in the future. And this was also our first away defeat of the season, so even better. But yes, what we're going to do is end this here. I actually don't know when we'll be back next, but I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves. I hope you guys will like and share this video, and that you're subscribed to the channel. It really does help me out a lot. But anyway, until next time, goodbye, and well, good night.